Cheers, baby mama. Come on, minister to me in the background. I don't need your help. I don't need no help. Oh. TSA Reviver. I don't need help with myself. Me. I'm live on YouTube. I'm playing your song right now. Come on live. Come on my live. On Kenny Maffa. All right, mama. The same as all night long. Cause I'm in love with myself, yeah. I'm in love with me. With myself, don't need no head. Don't need no head. Think I'm in love. With me. Me, yeah. And I'm in love with myself, yeah. Think I'm in love. Think I'm in love. Think I'm in. Ooh. Oh. I ain't crazy, don't need no help. I just love me. Do you love me? Do you love me? What you do? Do you love me? What you don't do? Do you love me? What you do? Do you love me? What you want to do? I think I'm in love with me. I'm gonna play that other song. I'm gonna play that other one. The one you just did. I love that one though. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one of all of them. That's not the one. I wanna play this other song, the Mary J. Blige song. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play this one though. I like this. I keep trying to find a sign. My little boy was purpose in life. Getting things happen like it's right on time. I pray that there's a way to find the plan. Ooh. She was painting today. I guess it's what it's like to actually sacrifice. Not stand the place until we're satisfied. I keep trying to find a sign. All I ever wanted was purpose in life. Getting things happen like it's right on time. I pray that there's a way to find the plan. It's so light. I guess it's what it's like to actually sacrifice and understand that it's never satisfied. Satisfied, I know you can make it know you and ostracize, oppressed and slaves and patronized. But you're responding in a life. I want you to survive. That shit is real. That's real. It's my sacrifice. 'Cause I want it all my way, baby. It's the highway, baby. I don't wanna have to say, baby, what it is, who and why, baby. Just provide me that supply, baby. I don't care how I'm trying. Hey! Just remember to get the life, baby. Honestly, it's very necessary. Cause what's real and temporary. What you gotta do is very necessary. I want to be with you, visionary, like crazy, and I'll be your disciplinary. Ever, I'm trying to find a sign. All I ever want to design. Hey, hey, hey. I'm satisfied. Hey, never satisfied. Never satisfied. And this is like why I like listening. Oh, this is the chunking up the deuces. This is chunking up the deuces. Chunking up the deuces. Chunking up the deuces. Yeah, chunking up the deuces. Yeah. If you ever in a situation, you say no. That's what that means. Don't ever let them tell you different. Don't ever let them tell you different. Ever. What about your friends when they pick you up, but to lift you up when you're down? What about your friends when you have enough? Will they stop being rough? Or will you have to test your luck? Don't give up. People like that. It's bread up. You want some brother, my sister, my brother. I'm everything and never see you as another. You talk about freestyle and freedom. And it's on the floor. Just breathe up and treat them. Don't pray under your feet or beat them. No, that's not the way to treat them. Please don't silence, no bleach on this leader. And if you really know who you will feed them, why create making this space with hate? The face not yours, don't want to straight. I'm looking in the vulnerable state. Just to manipulate, just behave. Every day, the list way first stage. Talking up the justice, talking up the justice. No excuse. Yeah, you look at this. I never won't stop playing anymore. With hurricane things and cause my heart to break. But only after it goes blank. But only after it goes blank. What's back to you is there for me. Pure misery, a true thing extreme. I am the thing, just let me be. Free to live, free to love, free to be, yeah. Free to be, yeah. Free to live, love, yeah. I am the be, yeah. And I'm talking up the doses. Talking up the doses. Ain't no excuses. You're looking close. Talking up the doses. Talking up the it's always down my bed. And we're about the sex. And this weekend they way. I'm listening to Sweet Fast. Cheers, baby mama. We're still love. Tears, baby mama. Shout out to real artists. Pure artists. When I was alone in that town, what about me? What about you? What about us? Never did I ever do to you. Hurt the world, but I make it up. The truth is, ain't no excuse. Even be wise to be there too. I'm talking up the deuces, talking up the deuces, talking up the deuces, talking up the deuces, talking up the deuces. Yeah, talking up the deuces. What about your friends? Will they pick you up? Or tend to pick you up? Yeah. What about your friends? What about your friends? Had enough with it. Stop being rough. But we have to test your love. Oh, when they pick you up. Oh, when they pick you up. Bring you down without your friends. We have enough with it. Stop being rough. Oh, we have to test your love. Talking about music, talking about music, talking about music. No one else can speak. You look useless. So useless, so clueless. So sorry, but I have to do this. I'm talking up the lessons, talking up the lessons. Talking up the lessons, 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 talking up the lessons. Chunk it up. Yeah, don't give up. You ain't even really gotta give a fuck. Just give up. Get your bag, bitch. Yeah, you gotta have it. Yeah, you wanna spend this shit. Yeah, you gotta work, bitch. You got to work it, bitch. You want to have it, bitch. You got to work it. Don't just be a fat bitch. Yeah, you got to have it. So chunk up the doses, chunk it off the doses, chunk it off the doses, chunk it off the doses. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's to be. I want to play this other song.
Mind so fast, no one can catch me.
That's because we both have the same internet. Xfinity X5. So powerful it keeps one-upping itself. You think your internet do that?
What that song is? Insecure, this is.
Then of a living word. I'ma tell you about Jesus, just in case you never heard. He is the Son of God, and He died for our sins. And if He had the chance, He would do it again. We helping all the addicts, gang members, and all. We get them off the streets and pick them up and they buy. So
Cheers, baby mama. Because maybe we gotta make space for our healers. Because our healers be channeling pain so that they can heal us.
You just want to go and just be away and just go and just get the fuck out of this life. Sometimes you just don't even want to be in your fucking body, bro. Like, I don't want to be here.
First video clip. That's how I felt. Like, I didn't want to be in my body. I wasn't happy. I was being a person that I thought that I had to be because of religion. But I found true love. I found true love in myself. And I forgave all those people who hurt me, who had taught me the wrong idea of what love is. And I just learned how to love myself.
Oh, what's wrong for baby? Oh, you need someone to love. Baby, you gotta love yourself. You didn't know that? Oh my God, here we go. How can you really love yourself? Well, do you love yourself? If you really want to love yourself, I can teach you how to love yourself. How can you really love yourself? Well, do you love yourself? If you really want to love yourself, maybe I can teach you how to love yourself. Take it to the light. Come on, let's make it right. Meditation only for the weak of mind. It ain't your problem. I need you to slow down. Go, Brista! Go, Brista! Go, Brista! Go, Brista! Go, Brista! Go, Brista! Like a grand design. Whew. Okay, so let me pause this right fast. Because, hold on. Because, hold on. Yeah, we give it extra. We give it extra. So, I done motherfucking had a whole workout in the middle of the motherfucking room tonight. Just for the point of saying this. Don't get so caught up in making money for massa that you don't create a space for us to be free. Don't get so caught up in making your coin. Don't get so caught up in being that one. Don't get so caught up in your image. Don't get so caught up in the illusion. Don't get so caught up in the illusion that you forget to allow your healers, the one who go through things, the one who experience real life situations on a day-to-day basis so that they can give you the truth, so that they can laugh about it, so that they can cry about it, so that they can sing about it, so that they can write it in the poetry, so that they can rap about it, so that they can put it in a movie. Don't get so caught up in your own illusion that you forget to support the space for your healers. Because a lot of us, we want our healers to heal in private. We don't want our healers to be able to talk about what's going on with them. We want our healers to hide in the background and suffer and get cancer and get diabetes and go through all of these things that's destroying them. We want them to get the HIV. We want them to get the AIDS. We want them to go through all of this stuff so that they art and so that their stories can be relevant to us so we could capitalize off of it from massa. So that massa say, well done. So that massa say he feel so bad about it, or she, the one who worships he, feels so bad about it that they're going to throw a dog a bone. That they're going to give a dog a bone. My God is God today.
when you have gotten so caught up in your illusion, so caught up in your fantasy, so caught up in your lie, so caught up in your narrative, your story, that you have forgot to support a safe space for your healers to heal so that they can continue to heal your future so that we can evolve and thrive, not just survive. Oh my God, it's God, today we don't want another generation of survival mode. We don't want another generation of survival mode. We want people who have powerful stories to tell that they experienced while thriving in these coming years, honey. Powerful stories, not shelter stories, not stories that kept them from living and kept them from being, but we want them to have powerful experiences that they experienced while they were thriving, not just surviving. My goddess, God, today, thriving, so that they can push us forward to evolve beyond these bodies and these vessels to beings who could physically fly without a craft or a vehicle, to beings who could swim 20 and 50 feet beneath the surface, beneath the shore, without a craft. My goddess, God, today let them be so tapped into the ancient ones that maneuver beneath their flesh and their DNA and their core, that they're able to tap into this without a vehicle or a vessel. They're able to tap into these things without a vehicle or a vesicle. The vessel, they're able to fly. They're able to swim. They're able to see beyond their flesh and bones. They're able to see tomorrow and yesterday and yesteryear. See and feel. Free them. Free them. Free them to go further. Free them to be more or less if need be. Whatever you need to be to get to that next level. Because we're not going to say that sometimes you don't have to take a step backwards to see the full vision of forward. My goddess, God, today, let us live in a community and a society that makes space for our healers. And yes, I'm still on my vacation. I'm on vacation until the 9th of this month. So if I get up in front of this camera and I look like I am cocktailed, I look like I am being foolish, it is because I am on vacation. And I wanted to go live because I wanted to connect with my tribe and my people and let you see me being me. When I am at the lowest low or the highest high, it depends on what angle you looking at me from. Period. The lowest low or the highest high, it depends on what angle you looking at me from. You heard me? Because it's 50 something million people in America, and it's over 8 billion variables on the planet. So I'm sure that there are some people looking at me from other countries and they're saying, my God is God today. Don't that being look free? So I ain't just speaking to y'all that ain't never been past 125th Street. Those of you who ain't never left your town, never left your city, never left your state, never left your parish. I'm talking about those beings who've not only traveled the country, but have left the country multiple times. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you that have a vision to leave the country. If you haven't left the country, I'm talking to you that have a vision, who've left in your mind, who've been able to travel there in your mind, who didn't need a vehicle. You was able to travel there in your mind. You're not locked down and pressed down and pushed together and waiting in quicksand in your mind. My God is gone today. Yes, I'm cocktailed. I'm also drinking water. But be clear, it's just a little herb and a little drink. And I ain't got that to hide from you. Herb is legal. And so is water and alcohol. So I'm just being a little bit more transparent than a lot of people would be. But I'm still here to be an example of truth, whether you choose to be like me or not, because that is a choice. I don't need everybody to be like me. Learn from my mistakes and my example. You ain't got to be just like me. My God is gone today. Okay? So let's get back to this music. Girl, I see you, Priscilla. I see you, T.S. Baby Mama. So I'm about to play some more music. I'm going to play it from a different device, though. I'm going to play a little bit from...
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I'm going to play...
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I'm going to play a little bit from my tablet. Let me see what device is playing. Oh, the BT speaker already on. So let's see. Let's do Vultures. I miss what we had. I'm back for the huddle. Not fresh body. On a rainy day. Tell me where to go. Searching high and low. I breathe. When it's cold outside. Like motion. Priscilla. Yes, baby mama. Strong with a vengeance. Strong with a vengeance. Let's play another one.
Symphony. Let's make the symphony.
My motherfucking song ain't playing right. I wanted that to be louder.
Love is war, and war is love.
because if you love something, you'll definitely go to war for it.
Thank you,
willing to go to war
mother.
for my humanity, my wholeness, and my family.
I'm gonna put my cash app right here for y'all who come on. I'm putting in the comment section because we want to record this song. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. You made me whole. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. You healed
my soul.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. You made me whole. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. You healed my soul. I am both big and see. I follow and lead, not just flesh, but a spiritual being once enslaved. But now I'm free to live out my dreams. Thanks to what you placed inside of me, because we are warriors. Hey, Crystal.
Our humanity,
we've got to fight. I know we've got to fight. We've got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we die. I am day and night, both wrong and right. The peace and the fight, beginning and the end. You came to me a friend. Chaos and order, backwards and forwards,
lying the truth,
the old and the youth,
the strong and
the weak,
the head
and the feet, the many and
the tree,
the many and the one, the moon and the sun,
foreign and kin.
Yes, I lose and win, 'cause we are warriors for our humanity. We've got to fight. I know we've got to fight. We've got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we thrive.
Thank you, mother.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, father.
You made me whole.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, father.
You heal my soul.
Thank you, mother. Thank
you.
You made me whole. You heal my soul. Yeah.
So right now, we're gonna come on this line. We're gonna come together. Thank you, mother. Thank you, mother. Make me home, yeah. So right now, we are going to light this candle in honor of the ancestors who have left us on this day. And I want you to answer that question in the comment section down below. And I also want you to give, because I'm going to put my Cash App in the comment section below, because I want you to support me while I'm most vulnerable. Don't have me around here tap dancing full speed for you. If you believe that I'm a true healer and you believe that I have gifts, then honey, I want you to donate, honey, when you see me full, because that let me know that you love me even when I'm at my most vulnerable level. My God has got you today. But just know that even when I'm vulnerable, I feel safe. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You made me whole. You heal my soul. Okay, let's say that. This right here is a candle representing past, present, and future. It represents the past, the present, and the future. Today, I found out that my uncle's last seed passed away. The child did not even live to be 6 years old. It was a baby. My uncle lost his son today. He transitioned this round. He was too good for this world. My uncle, my mother's brother, his son transitioned this round today. My daughter, a few months ago, lost an animal that she had raised from months to years. This has been a season of loss for my chosen family and my biological family. And both those pains I feel deeply. But I am still enduring, persevering, and being strong in the midst of all this loss, because I understand that death is a part of life. So I want to ask you this question in the comment section. Do you think that your healers should be allowed to express vulnerability publicly, or should they be reduced to only talking to a counselor prescribed by the government, someone with a master's degree? Do you think that your healers should be able to get in front of the camera and they should be able to cry and they should be able to vent and they should be able to moan and they should still be respected as healers because they are willing to be vulnerable and experience the things that you forego because you don't want to feel anything? Do you trust your healers to feel those things that you are afraid to feel? Do you trust your healers to walk down streets that you're afraid to walk down? Do you trust your healers to feel pain that you have avoided most of your life? Do you trust your healers to go through it instead of being indoctrinated into an idea that is supposed to save you? Do you trust your healer to walk through the fire for you? Do you trust them to dance on coals for you? Do you trust your healer to go through so that you don't have to go through? That's the question tonight. Do you trust your healer? Because a healer cannot heal without experience, and experience causes trauma. It causes pain. It causes suffering, exposure to the issue. So is there a space for the healer tonight? On this platform, Leilem Leila, with one of the founding members in the comment section, one of the ancestors who was sitting in the room when the word burst forward from our lips. It was three. It was a trinity representing past, present, and future. And our numbers of alignment were 3, 6, and 9. It was past, present, and future in the room. I ask you this question. Are your healers allowed to feel pain? Are they allowed to experience trauma? Are they allowed to vent and express that trauma? Or should they be silenced? Should they be compressed and held back and oppressed and repressed for fear of being defunded? For fear of not receiving support from the colonizer, when so many Black folk today have access to the same resources that the colonizer once kept from us? Should these people who hold themselves at high regard in Blackness be allowed to continue to keep funds from us in the name of supporting the white ones, the pale-faced ones? Should they be allowed? Oh, we know that's not how you get funded. That's not how you get support. Should we still support them? Should we call them out? Should we band together and call them out? I think it's a day for that. I think it's a day for banding together and calling out the overseer. Making sure that the overseer is uncomfortable in this season. I think this is the season to call out our overseers and to remove them from their thrones so that Massa may feel that it is time for him to make changes. That it is time for him to bring Mother to the forefront and let her be heard. Whether she be his black mistress or his white wife, it is time for her to be heard. Whether she is trans or cis, whether she is non-binary, it is time for his mistress and his wife and his counterpart to be heard. My goddess, God, today, let's remove this overseer. And let us hear from the other side of those who oppress us. Let us hear that hidden voice. Let us understand their logic. We need to understand this oppression if we are meant to endure it for an eternity. Let us understand this oppression. Let it make sense to all of us who are conscious and aware and somewhat woke. Period. My God is God today. One more song and I shall be done with this life. But I needed to say that. What do I want to play now? Alrighty. I like that. I'm gonna play radio. No, I'm gonna play
In life, there will always be opposition. Those who don't agree. That's why it's called the game. But remember, stay covered as you discover yourself.
I am separate but equal. I belong to the people. Yeah, we be the people. We are not the minority. We are the majority. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them divide you. We're playing this game and the score's 98-2. Yeah, somebody. We are not the minority. We are the majority. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them divide you. I love you, baby girl. This game and the score's 98-2. Oh, la 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 la. May harm the body, but this message will thrive and breathe. May cage my flesh, I'll just raise up my frequency. As a child of infinity, I'll vibrate until I break the wall. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them divide you. That's how they hide the truth from you. Oh, la, oh, la. Oh, yeah, oh, la. Oh, yeah. Somebody may harm the body, but this message will thrive and breathe. May cage my flesh, I'll just raise up my frequency. As a child of infinity, I'll vibrate. Hey, Sanaya, vibrate. I break
Don't let them lie to you.
That's how they hide you.
Hola, I am separate but equal. I belong to the people. Happy New Year, sister. People. So we on here tonight. I'm talking about do a healer need space? And look, if you believe in this message and you think this message is real, because a lot of people don't believe that healers deserve the opportunity to vent. A lot of people think that healers need to hold their feelings in, and healers shouldn't be allowed to express their trauma, and healers shouldn't be allowed to go through. If you're a healer, you're supposed to always look like you got it together. But see, how healers learn to heal is that healers have experiences that others are afraid to experience. Healers don't shut their heart off to love. Healers don't shut their heart off to pain. Healers don't shut their heart off to sorrow. Healers don't shut their heart off to chance. And sometimes when a healer is getting what they need to be in order to be a healer have to go through some horror. A healer have to go through some trauma. A healer have to go through some drama. So if you are in support of healers being able to vent, healers being able to express what they're going through, healers being able to share their look, it could be a ceremony, but testimony. Healers being able to express their testimony, then express that tonight on this live. Document yourself not only in the chat, but also in the comment section, and let your voice be heard so that others can know who are coming along on this journey, that healers should be allowed to express their trauma, their drama, their turmoil, because they are going through in order to show someone else how to get through. Amen. A woman, they are going through in order to show someone else how to get through. And baby, if you ain't never been through, how you gonna show me how to get through? Amen. A woman, if you ain't never been through today, how the hell you gonna show me how to get through? My goddess, God, today, let's talk about it. If you ain't never been through, how you gonna show me how to get through? Stop again,
Lose, win, enemy, friend.
then it happens all over again.
So move with self-control and discipline, because life is a roller coaster.
Be ready for the game.
Yeah.
Seasons change, but something stay the same. Still rooted like a tree. Fake friends fall like leaves. Mama coming through with the machete for the weeds. Getting the ground ready, cause you know we plant seeds. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. This that love story, that struggle story. Our ancestors been getting glory. Running allegories and allegories. Break for everything that's come before me. Some of us keep leaving. They over here. Then they over here. Then they over here. So these children can't keep eating. Poor people still grieving. Raw diet, no season. Still passing, no weaving. But they say I'm weak cause I don't even really like to play the game. To live is evil, spelled backwards, mellow, killing their fame. We sitting there, missed our aim, got so high I was low. Liquor had me moving slow, hollow like a chocolate Easter bunny with no soul. Tasty crash dummy getting money, reaching through a hole in the wall to snatch dreams. Put you on the team. Now use a cog in the machine. Black lightning keeps the whiteness supreme. Cause once the black is lightened, then they both the same thing. I ride the bench for the new tribe. The whole world, they got nothing to hide. We dark as the bottom of the sea. Still connected to that water. I just poured in my tea.
They gon' show us how to thrive.
Life is a roller.
Playing catfish with fake pics.
Running trains like a dirty flick. Abuse of time playing treat chicks. I I'ma look behind this curtain and see life path numbers 4 and 3. Semicolon on 8 shaped like infinity, cause I'm infinitely tapping into my infinity like a trinity, both physically and spiritually. Nothing can hinder this. I am the genderless offspring of it all. Remove us and the whole thing falls and starts again. That's gravity, my friend. We was there too. See you in a minute, cause we about to come through to Mocha 9. Life is a roller coaster. Be ready for the game. Life is a roller coaster. Be ready for the game. Life is a roller coaster. Be ready for the life is a roller coaster. Be ready for the game. Life is a roller coaster. Be ready for the. So move with self-control and discipline. Because be ready for the game. All the lives and now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to people watching this video. Because I know sometimes people might watch this video and people might be saying, she said, cause so move with self-control and discipline. How the fuck is she moving with self-control and discipline when it's obviously that she's intoxicated right now? You might say they, you might say he, you might use any pronoun to define me, but I'm whole, laylim, layler. But just know that if you use he a little bit too often to describe me, you might not get no actual response from me. Because I only do a certain amount of he responses because you disrespecting the goddess, the mother that lives in me, a man and woman. But some of y'all might say, well, she talking about move with control and discipline. But discipline is different for each of us. I move with the control and the discipline according to the trauma that I have experienced in this black feminine body. Because ever since I was a child, before I ever took any hormone, I was always looked at as feminine. So I've always been in a black feminine body because I was born with too much ass. I had too much ass from birth. Too much ass and too much cheekbones. So if you get too much cheekbones and too much ass, and you ain't a certain height, and your hands ain't a certain size, and your feet ain't a certain size, you are automatically pushed into the feminine box. My cheekbones was too high, my hands was too small, my feet wasn't big enough. So I was pushed into the feminine box. So if you ain't lived my life, don't judge what's discipline for me. Don't judge what's control for me. You know, they got Asian people who look feminine, but they are still respected because in Asian culture, it's expected for you to look feminine. But in the black culture, we supposed to look the manliest of the men. No man, no masculine being is more masculine than our masculinist of beings. The black man is the alpha, the indigenous, deeply melanated being.
is considered the alpha and the omega of masculinity. And so if you don't live up to that 6'4", 6'5", big chest, big arm, long leg, hairy, Mandingo God King, you're a suspect for the female construct. You're a suspect. There's a possibility because you want the man god, the melanin man god. So you're a suspect for the female construct because being a black king, a black god, there's certain expectations of you. So don't tell me what moving in discipline is for me. A 5'8.5" being with an 8.5 man shoe and small to medium hands. My brain is huge, but my aesthetic wasn't masculine enough for these children to respect me as a man. And that's okay because I'm in love with womanhood, with womankind, with femininity. The disrespect y'all have shown to our foremothers, I'm okay with you not seeing me as a man. I'm okay with you not respecting me as a god among black men. Because my work is in a more, what I feel to be more beneficial, more necessary, pushing forward womankind. Because womankind, not the womankind that is dissected by mainstream society, but womankind as a whole, pushing forward that agenda is far more pleasing to me, beneficial to me. It's not been a truly financially beneficial work, but thank goodness my soul is ancient and trinkets don't move me like they move everybody else. I'm not gonna lie, I do like a coin and I do like a little piece of change here and there, a man, a woman, but I don't get up and start tap dancing for it, and I don't get happy like a lot of y'all do. I don't go, when you say coin, I don't be like, coin. I appreciate it. I could use it, but coins don't send me into a series of tap dance. They don't do all that for me. And so yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm 44 years old, honey, and when somebody give me a coin, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cute. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I don't give all that for a coin. I don't be like, I don't lose my mind for a coin. I'm okay. But yeah. So let me light this candle to acknowledge the life of my baby cousin and all the other ancestors who transitioned this realm today. God, Goddess, God, Goddess, God, Goddess, God, Goddess. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You heal my soul, made me whole. Yeah. I am both egg and seed. I follow and lead, not just flesh, but a spiritual being once enslaved. Now I'm free to live out my dreams, thanks to what you placed inside of me. Because we are warriors for our humanity. We've got to fight. I know we've got to fight. We've got to hold. We've got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we fight. I am day and night, both wrong and right, the peace and the fight, beginning and the end, your enemy and friend. Chaos and order, backwards and forwards, the lie and the truth, the old and the youth, the many and the one, the moon and the sun. Yes, I lose and win. Cause we are warriors for our humanity. We've got to fight. I know we've got to fight. We've got to hold. We've got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we thrive. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You healed my soul. You made me whole. Yeah. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You made me whole. Heal my soul. Yeah. Down when the last echo, it keeps spinning and turning. In God, Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God and Goddess. I am both egg and seed. I follow and lead. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This candle represents past, present, and future. The true Trinity. It is lit to acknowledge our ancestors who have left this world today and yesterday. Those who have come, those who are here, and those who will come. A man, a woman. Lelem lela. I love y'all. Good night. Next time I'll be sober, but y'all needed this one. Can healers be in trauma in front of their healees? Because guess what? Healers need to be healed too. And we need our healees to heal us. Because everybody is a healer. And everybody is a healee. a man, a woman. I love you. Good night. Lelem, lele.